Roblox is scamming everyone on Roblox. The Roblox main account may have gotten hacked in some way, shape, or form, and there's a new form of the Crosswoods hack back on Roblox, and just so much more news that I want to talk about after I ask you to subscribe, because for every one sub I get, I'll pet my cat and talk to the cowboy. Listen here, partner, if you don't go ahead right now, subscribe to Ditto Gaming. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and have to trample you with my horse anyways. Let's get to the first story, which just happens to be pretty insane, alright? Actually, it's not that insane, but it is something that's very, very important to talk about because Roblox FPS unlockers, right? So we know that Roblox had a FPS unlocking update earlier this year where you could unlock your FPS to more than 60, which was life-changing. It was a great update, that was amazing, but here's the catch. It was only for Windows. I think on mobile you couldn't do it, and obviously a lot of mobile phones don't really have screens to support it anyway, so it's not a big deal. But another big thing is that it wasn't available on Mac devices, and most Mac devices do have the ability to display more than 60 FPS, so that was just kind of annoying. And I remember this personally, I couldn't use the FPS unlocker sometimes on my Mac, and that was just kind of unfortunate, but it seems like as of not that long ago, or honestly I don't know when this exactly was added, but I did notice that it was added a couple days ago, so that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I started also seeing tweets about it, so yeah, let me just show it real quick. This is just one of the tweets that I saw that says it shark blocks, and Rooney seems like you can adjust FPS on Mac now. Also, sorry for the low quality photo, my PC decided not to save any screenshots that I take with a screenshot of their settings page where, yeah, they have the maximum frame rate, like update thingy mig, which is actually pretty cool because that was not available on Mac beforehand. I remember in my initial video about this update, I do remember mentioning that Mac devices don't have this update yet. Now again, this probably could have been added like months ago and I'm probably just late to the party, but I just never noticed it until now, so I might as well mention it in case some of you guys also didn't notice. Yeah, I just wonder if this maybe could mean that mobile devices might get this update. I highly doubt it, because a lot of mobile devices can't even support that much frames. I highly doubt this will happen, but also there is some devices that could, and I wonder if that's a possibility here. But anyways, let's now move on to the next story, which just happens to be some Haunt news, because there's actually been a lot of different stuff happening with the Haunt, such as a brand new teaser trailer that Roblox released earlier this morning. But yeah, it's just basically a pumpkin that gets broken. You buy a bat, and then it scrolls out to an attic with a bunch of pumpkins, and it's this jack-o'-lantern smash, whatever. I guess they just a new minigame in the hub. They've been doing this every day so far, and I don't know the prize that you get for doing this one, but it isn't an item, it's a gear inside the game, so I listen, I don't care if I'm gonna be honest, but a lot of people do, I guess. Oh, okay, so I guess the gear that you get, I'm seeing a lot of the pumpkin carts, so I guess like you get like a little vehicle that you can ride around the hub, alright, that's a little bit cooler than the other ones, I'm gonna be honest, but yeah, that's what's going on with that. Just a small little teaser trailer, but that's not where it ends, okay? Because yesterday there were some leaks that Roblox was releasing a new item called the Jade Cat's Eye. And if you don't know, cat eyes and just eyes in general are a very, very popular type of item on Roblox. Let me go to the marketplace and search it up. Yeah, there's a lot of eyes, like this one for example, where it's just like an eyeball. It's a cat's eye, and there's a bunch of different colorways that you can buy. And they're usually pretty rare, like these are very, very rare, like sought after Roblox items, and some of them are even limited. And it seems like Roblox has seen that, and they have made a new one. When this initially got leaked, we didn't really know what it was for, but today it all kind of made sense because it finally went on sale. As you can see here, for 15,000 Robux. Oh my god, now granted, I feel like this price isn't too crazy in the grand scheme of cat's eyes. I feel like they all are pretty expensive. That's not like a crazy big deal. But the main thing here is that this item is not limited, despite it having a limited quantity, which is very interesting. Now, the reason for that is because it's actually a bundle and not a hat. And the reason for that is because it's an animated head, alright? So this eye will like blink and move in game, which is pretty cool. They haven't really done that before. But that also means that it is stuck with being a bundle limited, which are basically like normal limiteds, but you can't trade the items, you can only resell them. So yeah, buy this at your own risk, I guess. And as you can see, it only had 1,000 copies, and you might notice something. Alright, owned items 0. You might be like, what is that about? Okay, well I bought this item and it didn't give it to me. I'll be getting into that in a second, but let me just refresh and see if they've sold out, because I opened up this page a little while ago. Wow, they did not sell out at all. They only went down 9, I guess nobody cares about this item, and now we can move on to the next story, which is the last item from yesterday called the Darker Presence. Now I bought this item, and as you can see, 69 Robux, and I can't buy it, yeah, you can see the Darker Presence item is now being resold because it was sold yesterday in the haunt for 5,000 Robux, and now you can see that it is being resold for 69 Robux. Okay, well, this is like a one-off thing, but it is being sold for less than 5,000 Robux on the regular, because yeah, people don't like these items. I don't know why, like this item is kind of cool, but man, everyone who bought this kind of lost money, and unless they use the 40% method, then they're like maybe breaking even here, but now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be Roblox's catalog being broken. So this all kind of ties together because yeah, you saw earlier in the video that I apparently have owned 0 items on the Jade Cat's Eye, and it's because the catalog is completely broken as of this recording, or if you try and buy something, it'll take your Robux and it won't give you the item. It's really weird. Like, okay, so I bought this item, I lost my 15,000 Roblo. Theoretically, I should have the item, but if I go to my avatar, I don't have it. I have the item from yesterday, and that's it. Even if I go to my heads, I do not have it here. I just have this big guy and this minion. Like, I just don't have it at all. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Roblox right now, but I wouldn't recommend buying anything on the catalog because it kind of just gets you stuck. But yeah, you saw earlier in the video, it'll pop up with like a thing saying like purchase is still pending, and yeah, it'll just be completely broken. And apparently this extends to a lot of different items that are limited. Now I do think that Roblox will eventually give people their items that they bought eventually, but yeah, if you try and buy a limited, you're kind of gonna lock your account until that payment goes through completely, which might take a couple hours. Someone tweeted at me saying this. Someone might have gotten into the Roblox account item named Brawl Stars, with a screenshot of Roblox apparently uploading a t-shirt of the Brawl Star logo, and it's called Brawl Stars, and the description is in Russian, but it just says Brawl with a thumbs up, so this doesn't really seem intentional. Like, this doesn't seem like whoever uploaded this meant for it to be uploaded under Roblox, and when I initially saw this, I just thought like maybe t-shirts would do this sometimes, and maybe it's just like a glitch. But I started seeing people like reply to these types of tweets about this situation, kind of being very shocked about it. Like, here's Lucas tweeting about it saying, question mark with a link to the t-shirt showing that it was uploaded under Roblox. So yeah, it is pretty weird. Now, one thing in Lucas's screenshot that you can see is that the uploader is actually this person, Wednesday 12R. So yeah, somehow they figured out how to upload a t-shirt under the Roblox name instead of their own, which is very interesting, dude. Now I'm pretty sure this has been done before, but it was like way back in the day. Like, this is like 3 years ago this happened. I guess another glitch was found that lets people upload t-shirts under the Roblox name, which is kind of funny. That's it, but now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be this brand new Crosswoods type of game. I guess I don't know if this is like a trustable source because they don't include any images or anything to prove of this thing's existence. The tweet got 5,000 likes, but they say, please do not play Cursed Major on Roblox. It will force you to say things you didn't mean to, and it'll get you permanently banned from Roblox. Help me get my account back and help people from getting scammed at Roblox. Now, they don't really show anything here, but a lot of people in the comments actually went and played this game themselves, which is very interesting. Now, I don't know if this game still exists on Roblox. I searched it up and I can't find anything about it. It just shows a bunch of different games, but apparently whenever you join this game, you would kind of just get kicked, and it would like advertise a Discord server. And yeah, it doesn't seem like any other people were getting banned from this game. It just seems like the original poster got banned from it. And I think the reason for that is because the people that actually are hosting this game that bans you, they need to have a report bot in the game to actually report you when you join the game. And I guess when other people were joining from the tweet, they didn't have the report button there, so people weren't getting banned, they were just getting kicked. And apparently the original tweeter was actually a person that was live streaming, and they got recommended the game in their chat. So this is kind of like the most common thing we see with these whole like Crosswoods games, and honestly I'm not surprised that this happened all right now. Apparently the person that originally uploaded the game is terminated off of Roblox. because I tried to search for the name and they don't exist anymore, so it seems like this could have been real at one point, but either way, yeah, it seems like Crosswoods was back for a couple hours yesterday, but Roblox did take action pretty quickly because it doesn't exist anymore a day or two later, and that's interesting, I guess.